Everybody's talking about the hottest radio show in the UK.
What's up, y'all? I'm Beyonce.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Kanye West.
Hey, what's up? This is Mary J. Blige.
Lunch Cafe with DJ Donnie B.
Hi, this is Selwyn Jones, the uncle of the late George Floyd. Join us at the Lunch Cafe, 12 noon in the UK with the world-famous Donnie B.
I'm listening to the hottest show right now with my main man, world-famous DJ Donnie B on the Lunch Cafe.
This is John Williams, and I just want to stop by and congratulate DJ Donnie B on his newfound show, The Lunch Cafe.
Storm FM.
Find us at www.stormfm.uk.
Contact us at stormfm@yahoo.com.
Or text us on 07703 778306.
Storm FM. Storm FM.
Yeah, that's right, y'all. We are Storm FM. I want to say a big shout out to everybody else out there tuning in to us. And it's time for us to check in with my main man right here on the hottest show in the world, from the UK all the way to the USA. What's going on, John Williams?
Oh, man, it's always good. Pleasure to be back in the building to do it again.
Yes, man, you got a chance to listen to some of the show on yesterday. I know you wasn't on there, and not only that, but we had some technical problems, man, and I definitely want to apologize to everybody for the technical problem that was out of our hand. What do you think about that, John?
Oh, yeah, but the show must go on.
Oh, yeah.
The show must go on. You have to keep it alive, got to keep it moving, and everything that you run into, there's always going to be some type of difficulties. But, I was able to enjoy the show and hearing some of the things that I heard from the young man dealing with those people that hadn't had any water and sewer and trash allocations, for such a long time, and I think that is in the Dallas County area here in America. But those are some issues that need to be dealt with and tangled, untangled, unraveled.
Right.
And our prayers go out to them. Hopefully, everything starts to work out and go in the right direction.
Man, I
people can get some city councilmen to really get out there.
Right, and I definitely agree with you on that, man. And let's talk about some sad, heartbreaking news, man. I didn't get a chance to talk about it on yesterday because, again, we had some technical problems and stuff. But we back on the air today on this beautiful Friday. Man, we got to talk about this, John. Man, sad news report. The American hip hop is mourning the loss of Young Dolph. What are your thoughts on that, man?
Yeah, and I wasn't familiar with a lot of his music or nothing like that, but all this tragedy, is just really let you know the signs at the time. I think he was a young man, but in his 30s.
Yeah, he was 36. He was 36 years old. Matter of fact, hold that thought, John. Don't go nowhere. We're gonna play an audio clip, and then we're gonna come back and I want you to comment on it. We'll be right back. We talking about the news that's going all over the U.S. about Young Dolph being murdered. Y'all check it out.
The type of news that left many in utter disbelief.
It's kind of shocking. I thought it was a myth.
With others driving 3 hours from Mississippi to Memphis with hopes of learning more about the violent attack against rapper Young Dolph, a man who proclaimed to be the, quote, king of Memphis. His fans agreeing.
I love Young Dolph. He did so much for the city. I would, prayers to his family.
And prayers for Young Dolph's extended family. We're talking about those from the streets of South Memphis specifically. His fans gathered to reflect on the many times the 36-year-old Memphis-raised rapper would come back in order to give back.
Young Dolph shot a free show. He paid for everything. He paid for artists to come out. When he coming up artists, I appreciate everything he done for the hood.
Sadly, the same streets he loved so much is where he would take his last breath.
Once you get out the streets, you make a way out, you stay out.
However, it is those who know the streets police are hoping will come forward with information leading to those responsible. At sundown, the investigation was still ongoing with more questions and answers.
There are certainly a lot of moving parts. Something we have learned from a source, this deadly attack was likely captured on surveillance, considering it's surrounded by multiple businesses. Something else we have learned, police, they're not looking for one shooter, but several shooters.
A sad day for fans who are still grappling with grief.
The streets will take you under,
Reporting in South Memphis, Jarita Patterson, WREG, News Channel 3.
All right, that's Channel 3 News in Memphis, Tennessee. Again, this young man was only 36 years old, had a full life ahead of him at 36, an independent artist who made a name for himself, man. This is really sad. What are your thoughts on this, John?
You know, around the holidays, always some type of holiday tragedies, there's families supposed to be, getting ready for Thanksgiving and, birthdays and anniversaries and stuff like that. And these, are centered around holiday tragedies, we always pretty much look forward. I was talking to a gentleman today, and he was saying that he's really not looking for a new year, because, he's already had over 12 deaths, not including, including my son, because he knew him. So he was saying that, and then this is just an added tragedy, a person that comes from a certain background and, do good for themselves and be cut down, so short. What a tragedy.
Right, and the sad part about it, he was on his way to the cookie shop where he go every time he come to town in Memphis, Tennessee. He goes to the cookie shop, and he was going there to buy some cookies for his mother. He went to the store for his mother, and I know that his mother got to be heartbroken because you going to the store for her, then all of a sudden this right here happened. It's really sad. It's really sad.
Absolutely.
Life is short, y'all. It's more short than what y'all think it is, And the sad part about it, so many people are getting killed, and you don't have to get. The sad part about it, you're getting killed, but you don't have to get killed. It's like people just don't care no more. People are just going crazy. Every day you go out that door, you wonder what's going to happen. What are your thoughts on that, John?
Yeah, it's always something that you have to prepare for when you don't really expect it and not looking for it. It's something that, we never know what kind of time we have. So we always give people out their flowers while they're living. I think that's something we're learning daily.
Yes, exactly. And again, if you haven't heard the news, we talk about Reverend Young Dolphin, who was murdered and gunned down on Wednesday. They said that he was on his way to go get some cookies for his mother. As he got out the car, that's when they shot him. We still learning more details about it. We don't know all the details about it. Well, as soon as we get more details about this, we'll definitely put it out there and let people know what's going on. John, what else we got in other quick news we need to talk about real quick?
Yeah, real fast and quick news. Dealing with Oklahoma, Julius Jones, he's been in the news long. A long-time death row inmate faces execution date on November the 18th. Julius Jones has spent nearly 20 years on death row for a crime he claims he didn't commit. The Oklahoma Parole Board has voted twice to commute his sentence to life in prison with the possibility of parole. Oklahoma Department of Correction BIA AP file. After spending the past 20 years fighting for his life on death row, Julius Jones' sentence was commuted to life without the possibility of parole hours before he was scheduled to be executed, according to the Oklahoma governor office. After prayers, consideration, and reviewing materials presented by all sides of this case, the governor said, I had determined to commute Julius Jones' sentence to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Oklahoma Governor Kevin Stites said in a statement released Thursday. And I know Dr. Byron D. Herndon, he knows his pastor actually was protesting about this. And so I guess, and actually was jailed behind it. And so these are some of the prayers that I guess that they were referring to. Some people went to jail for this. He was sentence was overturned from death row to life in prison. So
wow,
that's one of them. What do you think about that?
I think it's sad. I need to find more details out about the story, man. But I think it's really sad. It's again, we looking at so much going on, man. So much going on, and it seems like it's getting worse about a minute. But like you say, it seems like everything happened during the holidays, don't it?
Absolutely. And then there's another rising story in NBC News brought forth. This was 2 men wrongfully convicted of assassinating Malcolm X.
Yes, I heard about that. That is, I mean, should we be surprised that 2 black men is responsible for the murder for him?
Well,
it's crazy.
we'll have to just always continue to let the story unravel. You know, I think that the assassination of Malcolm X and Martin King, I think that, you know, during the 60s, during that revolutionary time, that rebel time, a lot of things were happening. A lot of assassinations were happening. That's just as what happened with John F. Kennedy. So, you know, they just had for John F. Kennedy, I think it was downtown Dallas.
Yeah, downtown Dallas.
Yeah, the 6th floor. So that's always the museum is always commemoration of that. So a lot of things was transpiring in the 60s. So we'll have to just continue to unravel the 60s as we continue to go on. That was a decade of the 60s.
Right.
well, 9 years of it back.
Right.
You can count 60.
Well, it's definitely going to be interesting to see what happens. I did see a little bit of that online about that and stuff. But again, man, we just got to continue to pray for the whole entire situation, stuff going on. Let's go to one more piece story, man. What else you got in one more piece story?
Defense rests its trial over Ahmaud Arbery's death.
Yes.
That story as well is out in the news, and that's brought by CNN. Death row rests in the trial over Ahmaud Arbery, and this is another case that we want to actually start to really look into as well. There's a lot of cases, but like the Tatiana Jefferson case right here in Tarrant County as well.
Real quick, let's talk about that because one of the attorneys for that trial, for that person that did it, is do not want black ministers coming to this court. What's the deal with that? They were saying that they didn't want black ministers at all. This is a white man who said, I don't want black ministers coming to court.
Well, more than 100 showed up.
That's why they showed up. That's exactly why they showed up.
More than 100 of them showed up. You know, here's the deal. You know, when you get morality, when you get morals into the courts, you know, it's more of, they don't want you to deal with morals and morality. It's more just evidence, clear evidence, factual evidence, and stuff like that. And then, you know, that almost take away from what you see on a camera footage. You know, it's like, well, you don't really see that. This is what transpired, and this is why that event took place, and it's okay now. You know, so it just makes having a camera almost obsolete.
All right, man. I tell you what, man. Let's go. Okay, we got 2 minutes left, man. Let's go into some quick entertainment news. Let's talk about this. Erykah Badu, I got her a young man now. Erykah Badu got her a young man, 25-year-old man, and she's in love. You know, I don't think she's gonna be calling that Tyrone no more. She ain't gonna be calling Tyrone because she calling her a young 25-year-old man. The man 25, she paying his bills for him. Whoever this guy is, they're not saying who she is, but saying who he is, but she is paying his bills, his car notes, and everything is being paid, and his phone bill. So, are you gonna be calling his name? Are you gonna be calling this new guy name? Hey.
Well, you know, they got this same Metro PCX plan.
Oh yeah, well, you know what, that makes sense because I think back then when Tyrone first came out, they didn't have this Metro PCS. So yeah, you're right about that. It's portable now. She said, it's portable now. All right, man. I tell you what, man. Thank you, Joe. We're gonna check in with you again Saturday. Remember, you guys, on tomorrow, the time will be changed again. Ain't that right, John? We'll be coming on at 2 p.m. UK time, which would be 8 o'clock the U.S. time. What are your thoughts on that?
Oh, yeah. So, you know, you get to go ahead and get some of your shopping while you're out. You know, you're going to be able to, you already done got your lunch, but we still the lunch in the Breakfast Cafe.
Yeah, breakfast and lunch
snacks
cafe.
too.
Yeah, breakfast and lunch. You're right. Breakfast and Lunch Cafe Radio. That's what we are. All right, y'all. We're gonna go to. We're gonna take a quick break. Go to another song, and I'll be back with more coming up right here. You're tuning into the hottest station in the nation, right here on
Keep it locked.
Keep it locked. Already.
Hey, Miss Nikki.
Storm FM.
Find us at www.stormfm.uk.
Contact us at stormfm@yahoo.com.
Or text us on 077 03 778306.
Storm FM.